Hi everyone, my name is Nargis Nasreen and we are here to solve another question on SQL, and today is day 70 of solving 100 questions on SQL. So the question we are going to solve today is marketing campaign success, and this question got asked in Active Campaign and Amazon. So let's see what is the question. So the question is, you have the marketing campaign table, which records in-app purchases by users. Users make their first in-app purchase, enter a marketing campaign, where they see call to action for more purchases, find how many users made additional purchases due to campaign success. The campaign starts one day after the first purchase. Users with only one or multiple purchases on the first day do not count, nor do users who later buy only the same products from the first day. Okay, so we have a table given in this. What is happening that whenever our user is using this app to make a purchase, that user enters a marketing campaign. Okay, where the user can make more purchases. So we have to find out the number of users who has made additional purchases other than their first purchase. For example, if they have made if they have made multiple purchases or single purchase on the first day, it doesn't count. And also, if later as well they are making the same purchase, it doesn't count as well. Okay, so we have to basically find out the user count who are making additional purchases, and that is going to be the campaign success. Okay, so this is what we have to do. So now let's start solving this problem. So how we are going to solve it? So first of all, we are going to find out the first day of the user's purchase date. Okay, so before doing that, let's see the table. So we have this table here, that is, we have user ID, created ad, product ID, quantity, and price. So we are going to do what? We are going to find out the first day of purchase of each user. Okay, so yeah, let's do this. So we are going to write down select star from marketing campaign. Here we are going to write down user ID, comma, we have to take minimum date, right? And that is going to be the first date. Let's name this as first date from marketing campaign. And here we have to do what? We have to do group by, because for each user there is going to be one minimum date. So that is what we are doing. From out of all the days, we are finding the minimum for each unique user. So we are going to do group by on user ID. Let's run this. So yeah, we are getting this user ID 10. The first purchase date is this. User ID 11, first purchase this is this, and so on. Okay, so this is we have found out. Now we have to find out all the products that they have purchased on the first day. Okay, so we have find out the first purchase date, and now we are going to find out all the products that were purchased on the first day, so that we do not have to count that, right? So to do that, what we are going to do, I'm going to use CTE with CTE as select star from CTE. It is going to give us the same table, right? Now, next what we are going to do, from here, I'm going to write down, see, we have this table marketing campaign, and we have now another table which we can call as CTE. Okay, so we are going to join this table on the same user ID, and wherever the created date match with the first date, so we are going to take out all of those products. Okay, and that product will represent that it got bought on the first day by users. Okay, let me tell you what I'm saying. So here I'm going to write down select a star from CT, or we can write down, let's take this. Select a star from CTC, join marketing campaign M on C dot user ID is equal to M dot user ID and C dot first date is equal to M dot created right? So wherever the date matches with the first date, all of those products we are going to list down is bought on the first day itself. So here I'm going to write down m dot user id, comma, m dot product id. Okay. So yeah, let's run this. Yeah, see. So these are the products that got bought by these users on the first day itself. For example, user ID 10 bought product ID 101, 11, 105. See here. User ID 14 bought these two products on the first day itself, 109 and 107. So here we are listing all of those products that got bought on the first day itself by the users. Okay, because we do not have to consider these products. Okay, now we are going to find out what are those products that got bought later, not on the first day, but after the first day. Okay, so to do that, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take another CT. I'm going to write down CT2 as, okay, select star from CTE2. Let's run this. We are getting the same table, right? Now what we are going to do, we are going to find out all of those products that got bought later the first day. Okay, so it's very simple. We are going to do the same thing. It's just that the date is going to change. So wherever the date is not equal to first date, those products are got bought later first date, right? So let me tell you what I'm saying. So here I'm going to write down. So same thing. Let me do one thing. Let me copy from here to here. Let me paste. Okay. So see, select m.user_id, m.product_id from CTC. We are going to take it from CTC only. Okay. Then join marketing campaign M on M c.user_id equals m.user_id and c.first date is less than m dot created at. So the first date is always going to be less than the later dates, right? So wherever it is not matching, those products got bought later the first date. Okay, so this is what we have done. So now let me run this. Yeah, so these are the products. For example, user ID 10 bought 119 and 1111 as well. So these products got bought by user ID 10 after the first date purchase. Okay. So yeah, now we are getting these products that got strictly bought after the first date. Okay. Now, next what we have to do, we have to find out the number of users who has bought products which is not bought on the first day, and also the product is not similar that they have bought on the first day itself. Okay, so to do that, what we are going to do, let me take another CT here, CT3 as, let's close this. Okay, here what I'm going to do, I'm going to write down select. Let's leave the column names for now. Okay, and I'm going to write down select from CT3. Let's name it as C3. And here we are going to do what? Here we are going to do left join on CT2. Okay. So what we are doing join on the products that got later uh, after the first date and with the products that got bought on the first date. Okay, so we are joining these two tables, right? We in CT2, what we did, we find out those products that got bought on the first day. In CT3, we find out those products that got bought later the first day. So now we are joining these two tables. Now, why we are joining? So, see, here what we are going to do. So we are going to join these two tables, okay? And if the product which is in C3 but not in C2, okay? It's a new product. Right now, what is happening in CT3 as well, a user might have bought a product which is not on the first day, but they might have the similar product that they have bought on the first day. So we have to neglect those as well. So that is why we are joining these two, and then we are going to consider only those products that is not similar to the product which was bought on the first day itself. Okay, so let's do this. So I'm going to write down left join CT2. Let's name this as C2 on C3 dot user ID is equal to C2 dot user ID, and C3 dot product ID is equal to C2 dot product ID. And now here we have to put a condition to keep later purchases of new products only. Okay, so what we are going to write down? We are going to write down where C2 dot product ID is none. So wherever it is null, that means that product is a new product, right? And it was not bought on the first day itself. It is a new product. So this is what we have done. Now what we have to do, we have to find out the count of those many users who have done this. Okay, they have bought something new on the later purchases. So we are going to do what? We are going to write down C3 dot user ID. Let's do distinct. So we get unique user ID. Okay, and we have to do count of this. I'm going to write down count of this. Let's run this. Okay, so we are getting 23. So this means 23 users are the users who has bought something after as well, and they have bought something new as well. Okay, so yeah, this is the query that we have used to solve this problem. Now let's see the expected output. So in expected output as well, we have 23 as the user count. Okay, so our output is matching. So now let's submit our solution. And our solution got accepted, so our query is correct. So this is how we have solved this problem. First, we find out the first date of all the users. Then we find out those products which got bought on the first day. Then we find out all those products which got bought later on later days after first day. And then we join those two tables and we put a condition to take only those products which is different from the products that got bought on the first day itself. Okay, so yeah, if I hope you understand this problem. If you have any question, you can put it in the comment section. If you have more solution to this, you can put that too in the comment section. It is a good question. Try solving it, and if you are getting any difficulty, try to watch it again. You will understand it. So yeah, that's all for today's video. Hope you like it. If you like it, keep liking. Do not forget to subscribe. Have a nice day. Take care. Bye-bye.